So I guess we had kind of a plan for the day. We had planned a few activities.
Correct.
And things, as always, in the unschooling style, went as they liked. So yeah, the first thing that we did on the day was farming. Now this is something that us city dwellers don't usually get to do much. I know that some of us...
I would say not at all.
Not at all, okay. So some of us have dwelled in terrace gardening and balcony gardening. In our case, not very successfully. So when we came here and we spoke with the farmers, and they showed us how to dig up the turmeric. Every time I get such a kick, because we are told that the turmeric is almost an arm's length deep, and we barely get a palm's length of worth of turmeric out of that.
Correct.
So again, so the interesting thing about turmeric, I think you can tell us about what happened with the turmeric crop here.
So I think what had happened was the folks over at Anubhuti were didn't have a good handle in terms of how much turmeric to plant.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is that from what I hear from them, that turmeric is not planted in this area. You have to go to Vai and that area.
Okay.
It is actually nobody plants it in the Mawal taluka.
Okay.
And so we were expecting that the fields would not yield the appropriate things. So apparently they planted, not expecting a lot of yield from coming out.
So overplanted.
Just a bit, about 2.5 tons.
Only 2. So yeah, that's an interesting tidbit that we ended up harvesting 2.5 tons of turmeric from I guess acre or half an acre.
Less than acre.
Less than 1 acre land. So
and I think I know they are now trying to. As you know, turmeric has to be processed. It's quite a
the grinding
involved, exactly. You have to boil it and this and that. And that process apparently nobody does around here. So now they are having to put this turmeric into a truck, take it to Vai.
Oh, okay.
Then get it processed there and then
get it bring back here. So we can say that we were here when the actual harvesting happened, and we are proud to be part of the hands.
A little part.
A very little part of contributing our hands. Like one of the kids came up to us and said, "You know what? Sanket's farmers can take a break today because we are here to do that farming." And I was like, "No, not really. We are not really contributing that much that the farmers can take a break." But then again, the interesting thing was, this is the second time that we have done this, and both the times, I guess everybody got their hands dirty. Kids were kids, and then the grown-ups also became kids.
Absolutely.
And we got such a kick out of using the sickle, to dig, and using the pickaxe kind of equipment to dig up the land to make it loose, and then using the sickle to bring the turmeric out. And every time a small piece would break and come out, it would be like a hallelujah. It's a good day in our lives kind of event that would happen. And I mean, the feedback I got from people was that they really, although it was pretty sunny, it was such an exciting time in their lives that
absolutely. I think everybody enjoyed it, and we were a part of the enjoyment.
Yeah. So then after the farming, we moved on to the gazebo on the riverside, which is behind us right now, and this has become a spot for relaxation and in our case, since we homeschoolers like to talk a lot, a point of discussing how.
I think it's probably more you than
more me. But now that the good thing, this is something that I'm pretty happy about. That as time goes by, we are joined by more and more homeschoolers. Who are spending time.
And a lot of us who don't really talk a lot, are getting more encouraged.
Yes.
And
to talk.
And
yes.
Definitely, it is coming out of everybody.
Yeah. The homeschoolers are coming out of the bushes.
Yeah.
Literally. And nowadays we have a lot of actionable talk, because one thing that we have tried to restrict our talks to is that it has to be constructive. We talk about things that we want to do and not things that we could maybe do.
Correct.
We keep the discussions restricted to things that we will be doing during the daily sessions.
Correct.
You know, discussions are happening about how to do and which sessions to do in the co-ops, which come every week. And I'm actually, you know, with more and more people joining us, I'm happy to take a little bit of a back foot. And you know, because the more people come in with ideas, the more variety we get.
Absolutely.
You know,
it's very important.
And it's very important, you know, because I have only these set of skills, and you know, which I can contribute. And as and when, like even for the daily sessions now, we have 8 to 10 parents, you know, who have connected with us. Each one of them brings a very, very unique set of skills to the table, and our children are benefiting so much. And you know, these camping outings become such a place for socializing.
Correct.
For the grown-ups.
Correct.
You know, I'm sure you have also been able to connect with a lot of our folks. And you know, it's really, you know, going great during the relaxation breaks that we take.